Hello, welcome back to Tax Gems 2025. We are on day 6 of the 12 days of Taxmas. Welcome back. I hope you all had a glorious day today. Let's drop these gems. Today, we are talking about the various tax forms that you may be waiting on to file your taxes. Everybody knows about the W 2. If you are a W 2 employee, we know that we should be getting a W 2 with our taxes withheld and all of our other information. That's the easy one in the bucket. Now, let's go to the next. If you are a freelancer, independent contractor, uh, uh, just a gig provider, and you received more than $600 from anybody who paid you for a service, you will receive a 1099 NEC. 1099 EEC reports any income that you receive over $600, as well as any royalties that you receive over $10. Okay, you will receive a 1099 NEC. With the 1099 miscellaneous, which is previously what the independent contractors used to receive, they don't receive those anymore. Now you only use the 1099 miscellaneous form to report miscellaneous income. What is miscellaneous income, Sharice? You have miscellaneous income if you received rent payments, if you received, if you made payments to an attorney, healthcare, certain types of healthcare payments qualify for the 1099 miscellaneous if you paid over a certain amount. Again, that's something you would need to contact us and schedule your free consultation for, or contact your current tax professional so that they can advise you on what avenue to take. Now, let's get into the good stuff. If you had any kind of canceled debt, credit card, foreclosure, repossession, any of those, you will receive a 1099-C. 1099-C is a cancellation of debt. You need to file that with your income tax return. If you do not file that with your income tax return, you will be hit with penalties and fees. You will be hit with penalties and fees for non-filing, as well as late filing, and whatever income amount is for, they're going to get you on all ends. Make sure you file that. Next, if you received any kind of dividends and distributions from any of your stocks or bonds or anything like that that you're into, you'll receive a 1099 DIV. 1099 DIV stands for dividends and distributions. If you have any of those Red Robins or any of those accounts, you shall receive a 1099 DIV. If you do, you need to file that with your tax return, okay? If you received any interest income, say you didn't get any distributions, but your items grew interest, then you will receive a 1099 INT, a 1099 interest income statement. You need to file that with your income tax. That's not just for informational purposes, okay? Next, if you received unemployment or any other type of government payments, they're going to send you a 1099-G documenting the payments that you received, if taxes was withheld or not. If you didn't have any taxes withheld, that's fine too. It will be reflected on that paperwork, but it will be a 1099-G. If you know you received unemployment or any type of income from the government, please do not file your taxes without receiving that 1099-G. Next, if you have a 1099 SSA, that is a form that is used to report Social Security. Social Security income is not taxable. However, a lot of people on Social Security are allotted a certain amount that they are able to still make throughout the year without affecting their Social Security. If you are one of those people who decided to work with your Social Security, you would need to file return with your 1099 SSA and your 1099 in NEC, or you may even have a W-2. I don't know. It's on a case-by-case basis, but you can schedule your free consultation and we'll be happy to help you out on that and see what you need. Next thing that's important. If you received any type of payment or if you took any kind of distribution from a 529 or education savings account, if you took any money from those type of accounts, you should receive a 1099-Q. You need to file that with your tax return. Do not file your tax return without filing that if you received a distribution from your education savings account or your 529 plan. If you had any kind of distributions from your pensions, annuity, retirement plan, profit sharing plans, any of those, if you received any type of distributions from those, you should be looking for a 1099-R. 1099-R. Do not file your taxes without your 1099-R if you receive any type of pension or annuity distributions, okay? Next, let's get into it, guys. Let's talk about it. We touched on it last night. The final form that we'll be talking about tonight is that 1099-K. The 1099-K would be your payment card or third-party transactions that was paid to you from third-party vendors. This is important. Why, Sharice? It's important because last year that limit was $20,000 with PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, any of those. If they paid out more than $20,000 to you, then they had to issue you a 1099-K. This year, it's not that way. They reduced that to $5,000. So if you received more than $5,000 from any third-party vendor, you will be receiving a 1099-K. DoorDash, Uber, freelancers, independent contractors, you will receive a 1099-K if you received money from third-party vendors, okay? And it was more than $5,000. Do not file your return without this 1099-K. There will be heavy penalties to pay if you do not file this with your tax return. Is there ways that you can lower your tax liability? Yes, there are. There are several ways that you can lower your tax liability, but you would need to tap in before December the 31st. If you wait till after December the 31st, there are not many things that you're going to be able to do to lower your tax liability. So tap in now while you still have time, and there's still things that you can put into place to reduce your tax liability if you feel like you're going to owe. That's all I have for you tonight. It's been a pleasure to be on the line with you. I look forward to dropping some gems on you tomorrow. Tune in. If you're an independent contractor, sole proprietor, small business owner, tune in tomorrow. We'll be talking about some of the things that you can write off on your Schedule C and some changes that have been made, some things that have been omitted that we're not able to use anymore. We're going to get into some of those hot topics tomorrow. I think they'll be beneficial to a lot of you that are independent contractors and sole proprietors. So tune in tomorrow, and I can't wait to drop them gems.